have about 20 litres of wash to run through. Along with that, I also have some faints from my last run, which I'll add into the stripping run. I'm going to keep this separate from the rest of the whisky that I'm doing, and it'll be aged in its own jars. And then if I'm not happy with this peated, if it's too peated or too weak, then I can make a decision about blending it in with the other product at a later date. Just want to show you what alembic copper that I was using in this still. I've created a framework to hold the copper down, and I'll use that to hold some of it in the vapour trail at the top of the still. I still have some bits of copper in the bottom of the still and most of the product as well. Hopefully it's a bit more like a real still that I have. There were some of the copper is just in contact with the vapour, and some of it's in contact with the product itself. So, using some copper wire, I created a framework to hang some of these copper pieces off. I haven't fixed them in firmly so that I can add them, take them out to clean them, and then I can keep them all nice and clean and that for each run through the still. And I'll suspend this from the nut at the top of the still. So I'll hook this on here and then I'll just hang down inside the still up near the vapour trail. I bought some Still Spirits distilling conditioner, defoaming agent as it says there. We'll put a couple of capfuls in each run. Hopefully this will help prevent some of the problems I had with it all puking. And something you should definitely get hold of and have within easy reach whenever you're working with flammable liquids is a fire extinguisher designed to be able to cope with it. Turn the water on to do a test, just to make sure it's flowing. The garden pump in a bucket of water, which flows down through into the condenser, up out the top, and then flows down into a container to collect the water. I have a supply of water which I use to top up the tank as it cools the still. By this way I keep the temperature of the water down so it still works quite efficiently without having to have a constant flow of water from a tap through the still. There we've reached 65 degrees, so just starting to flow quite rapidly. Collect the 4 shots and don't get to put to one side, and then I'll start collecting from the stripping run. As you can see, I'm running at full power, so it's just flooding through. It was puking slightly. Turn the lower water elements, this one about 3/4 power, and that seems to stop the puking, as you'd expect from a stripping run. I'm not actually doing a lot other than just filling up the bucket. Hoping we are although it's still a stripping run, we should be past the heads into what would normally be the heart. We've got a mixture of bits and pieces coming through because it's a stripping run, like I say. But the peat flavour is in there and it's gorgeous. It's lingering on my tongue, and it's just well, it bodes well for me. I just hope that the final product just tastes nice. But I'm not a big fan of peated whiskies, but I do like a little bit of peat in there. And if it stays at the sort of level that I'm tasting at the moment, it's just hopefully going to be lovely. Back up to full power to blast through the last bit of the wash. We've reached 99 degrees, that'll do for this run. I'll stop that and get it set up for the second batch. Ends up being a bit perky. Part of that's due to the puking that I get early on in the run. One of the good things about a stripping run is that other than keeping the water flow going, I can have plenty of time to catch up with my reading of what's happening on homedistiller.org. great website full of tons of information from very knowledgeable people. I thoroughly recommend that if you're into distilling that you spend some time reading up on what's there. Really good, useful hints and tips and lots of ideas for what other people are doing. Definitely a website I recommend. Right, we're finished for the morning. We've had 2 stripping runs done, about 10 litres in each batch. We'll combine those 2 together for my low wines, which will go back into the still this afternoon, and I'll do a slow spirit run, making lots of cuts into small jars. So that's the power off. Got about 5 or 6 litres in the collection bucket. I'll check its alcohol content and dilute down to make sure it's below 40% for the spirit run that I do this afternoon.